Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to some more a game about digging a hole. We are here in our lovely garden. We are still doing our achievement run. This next batch of episodes that I will record, or however many there are recorded on the same day as the previous 3 or 4 episodes. So I did not wait for you guys to comment on videos. I just decided to go straight on here. Yeah, because I've got this Sunday evening free, nothing to do, and I might as well chill and do something. So we're basically maxed out. We are not even halfway down the hole yet, and we're already maxed out. So I'm not sure if that's me being amazing, or or we're just quicker. I don't know. I guess I just dug straight down. Oh, look how much we did. Jeez. Look how much we did. Oh, we also have to fall for 4 seconds for an achievement. Yeah, we've only reached the first tomb. We're on minus 29, so the actual bottom is like, what, 70 more meters down? It's kind of crazy. Ow. So yeah, let's just continue on digging. There we go. I still kind of just want to go straight down until until that thing beeps. But I don't think that'll be the best of ideas. This thing is bloody fabulous, though, this drill. I love it. So in the previous episodes, we talked a whole lot about a variety of topics. One thing we haven't talked about yet is actual video games. There we go. That's number 4 out of 5. Like, obviously we're all gamers, right? That's why we're watching somebody dig a hole. Let's talk about some of my favorite video games of all time. I'm a retro gamer, primarily, I would say. So I'm sure most of you won't have ever heard of any of these games. For the longest of times, I've had this top 5 of all time list, which I haven't updated ever since the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion came out in 2005, 6. Oblivion is, there we go, still to this day, I think, my favorite all-time video game. And I've been kind of meaning on like creating an all-time top however games I've ever played list. Which I want to do like a very big tournament series, which if I ever do that will all be explained in there. It's going to be a lot of work, like a year's worth of videos probably, but it's just something very nerdy that I kind of want to do. So my top 10, or sorry, my top 5 always was Oblivion. You must have heard of that one, surely. On number 2, I think, was The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Now, most of you have heard of that. If not, shame on you, right? It's only like one of the best video games out there. On number 3 is Dragon Quest VIII: Journey of the Cursed King. Is a PlayStation 2 era RPG, JRPG. Really good, I love it. It's definitely one of my all-time comfort games. Number 4 is a little game called Lufia 2: Rise of the Sinistrals, which is a Super Nintendo JRPG. A very late Super Nintendo kind of game. And on number 5 is a wonderful game, PS2, GameCube, Beyond Good and Evil. It's also PC. Beyond Good and Evil. You'll remember that one probably as the game that has the longest time ever of all video games for its sequel to come out, and it's still not out. I think you can find all of those games on my channel except for Oblivion. I've had a Oblivion Let's Play ready to upload for like a couple of years, actually. Like early last year, or maybe even 2 years ago, I started recording that. It's a very modded series, which I never got around to, because after the first 10 episodes, audio problems were completely destroying my videos, and I've never figured out why. But yeah, that's very disheartening. So up until this day, I'm really not sure if you will ever see those videos, because that's going to take a lot of work to at least try and restore them. So who knows? Achievement? No way, that's not done yet. There we go. Yeah, so that's my all-time top 5, but here's the twist. It is my all-time top 5 ever, or like, pre... What will it be? Pre... Oh my god. 2010. I would say my... Oh my god. My favorite list is a very convoluted mess, which is very not up to date. Like, ever since then, my top 3 all-time played video games are on number 3. At least, let's put it on where I know for sure how much I played of it. Because, you know, all the retro games, they don't count really how much time you spent. Like, I spent a lot of time playing Pokemon and stuff like that. All my saves... Ah, here it is. Nice. All my saves from back in the day probably don't longer exist, like actual physical copies of the Pokemon games. They don't exist anymore. They're broken, they're dead. So yeah, no idea how much I played Pokemon, like hundreds of hours surely. But physical, or maybe not physical, but digital games on Steam all have hour counters, which I'm absolutely obsessed by. My most played games there would be probably Civilization 5. And about 700 to 800 to 900 hours in between, and then Rome 2 Total War, with I think I just hit 900 hours on there, and what is it? Some other game. City Skylines 1. Played that for about 700 hours. But my most all-time played game by far is going to be World of Warcraft, which on last inspection I hit about 60 IRL days. I think I hit about 3,200 hours. But that's not an active count. That's, yeah, definitely not the full number. But at least there I roughly know how much. Like all those retro games, I have no idea. I can only make like guesses based on how long an average playthrough is and how many times I think I've played through the game. But yeah, that's my like most played games that I know of. So I guess the question of the day: what is your most played game or games? How many hours have you spent on them? Yeah, I'd love to know that. But yeah, there's like since that top 5 list, there's so many games that I really liked that I wonder where they will rank on like the top 100 or whatever, top 1,000. I don't think I've played 1,000 games. Like, not even close. But yeah, I'm really interested in like making a giant list and the definitive list of my all-time favorites. So maybe maybe I'll make like this giant tournament that's gonna span like a year. Me trying to figure out how to do that. I've got like a very good idea. I'm just waiting for a tool to be developed. My brother is like a website builder / coder, so I'm kind of waiting for him to finally take that project on. And then once that's done, I can finally start that. But that might be a while. Might be a long while. Oh, did we reach the bottom? Surely not. Yeah, so other games that I really think should... Oh, yeah, I just bumped in the mic. I'm very sorry. That I really think should be on the list. World of Warcraft, Minecraft. Or probably played Minecraft more than 1,000 hours. But as far as I know, it doesn't really count. Or maybe it does now. Like, it doesn't count the time, I mean. Maybe it does now. but it didn't used to, at least. So my most played hours were like 2011, 12, 13, and none of that counted, sadly. So yeah, I'm not really sure about it. It's also like those games you can't really finish, like you can just infinitely play them. So I'm tempted to just not put World of Warcraft and Minecraft and games like that on the list. Not really sure why. I'm just having a really tough time on where I would rank like a game like Minecraft, which you can play infinitely, against like Ocarina of Time, which, I mean, theoretically you could play infinitely, but I wouldn't advise it. So yeah, I'm kind of struggling putting those there. Games like Total War Rome 2, there we go, are definitely on the list. Top 10 at least, don't know where, don't have dynamite. Oh, a lot of rocks. Oh, another rare mineral. There's more than 5, but I can't do anything with them. Interesting. Games like the original Paper Mario. Love the original Paper Mario. One of my favorite games of all time. Not on the list, annoyingly enough. So yeah, it's going to be a very big project just trying to figure out where everything ranks. I mean, I can talk about it. Let me know if you're at all interested in something like this. Here. I mean, obviously... Oh, I ate the key! Yay! We're finally going to figure out what is in the chest. That's interesting. What was I saying? What game? I don't know. To talk about Rome 2? But yeah, City Skylines is going to be very high up. I love City Skylines. What else? Gee. So much. Yeah, like, yeah. Oh yeah, I was going to explain you the process of how that works. So basically, it's going to be completely randomized. It's going to work as a football tournament. Again, Americans, yes, football, not soccer. Screw you. No, I'm kidding. But it is actually, that's the way it's going to go. I'm going to probably do like 24 games at the same time. They're going to face up in like a football-style tournament table. Everybody's gonna play against them, against everybody twice. Like you could think home and away matches. This website, this application that my brother should develop. Oh, hello. Should randomly assign like opponents. And all I need to do is click which one I prefer of the two, which one I would rather play, I guess. And then it's going to assign points, just like in football. Like if game 1 wins, it's going to get 3 points. If it's a draw, if I really cannot decide, it's going to be a draw. It's going to be 1 point from both, and the loser will get 0 points. And then like... At the end of the 23 matches, I said 24, but at the end of 23, because you can't play yourself, you know, you're, I'm gonna open that soon, hang on. Yeah, there's gonna be like a giant schedule table, result table, showing you like what the placings are, and then... After that, like the top 12 or so is going to go through to the next round. I'm just going to repeat that process until all the... Ooh, more treasure. Until all the... Yeah, all the games from the first round are eliminated. Or... Ooh, nice. Or, passing. Yeah, and that way I will know what my favorite is. And then we do round 2. And then round 2 is just going to be another, maybe 16 or 12 teams. And then you just repeat until we get a winner. I'm going to be doing the same thing with movies and maybe television shows, but definitely movies. Yeah, just to finally get a full, like, appreciation of all the things I've watched. The movies one is going to be ridiculous because I've watched like 600 movies. Way more than I have played games, I think. So yeah, that one will be absolutely ridiculous. And yeah, it's just it's a very nerdy thing. I think I'll put it on its own channel because it definitely won't fit here because it's going to be a very... oh god. What's killing me there? A very long process. Aha. And it should hopefully be fun to watch. I understand definitely that it's not for everybody. I would be actually very amazed if anybody will like that kind of stuff. But yeah, it's primarily going to be for me. I just want to know. And if anybody else watches it and enjoys it, that's good for you, right? Definitely don't expect anybody to enjoy it. So it will be a nice bonus. That's why I'm thinking about putting it on a separate channel. Yeah, and that concludes my talk about video games, I think. So yeah, what about you? What's your like favorite games? You can't see anything, can you? I just realized. Sorry about that. Yeah, what's like your top 5 games if you got one? And I'll do my best to think of another interesting topic to talk about in the next video. But we can't end this video without checking the treasure chest. Because like I said last episode, or whatever it was, I know all of you will know what it is. I don't. So it is about time we open it. There we go. Hover, hover, hover. That we're raking in the cash. What's in? I'm still saying it's like a death laser kind of shovel. Oh, it's the mystery achievement, I think. Dynamite radius upgrade plus one-time teleporter. Just a one-time? I want to try it, but that's going to absolutely waste it. Why is it one time? Why not a death laser? Huh. We have a, was it 100 dynamite kind of thing? Achievement? Yeah. So, I guess this is what we're going to have to work with. What should we do? Am I going to dig out the hole? First, like the entirety of the hole? I guess so. Right, we'll do that in the next episode, though. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoy it. Let me know your thoughts about your favorite games down in the comments, and let's talk about it. All right, thanks for watching. Take care. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more, a game about digging the hole. And we'll see each other in the next one. Bye-bye.